Hey crew, how's it going? I just realized I need to sit a little short. I can never get this thing right on the first try, can I? Any hoosers. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Okay. We are back with Genshin Impact, or as I like to call this one, Genshin Blues, because we're only wishing on the blues and the weapons banner if we get the purple wishes. Give me a second to try and remember where we last kicked off at. Okay, I unlocked the Tri-Seal of the Sword. And I unlocked this spot. Oh, I have more achievements. Hold up. Where's my other achievements? Oh, in a hero's journey. Obtain a 4-star artifact. Tight. Cool, cool, cool. We are, let's see, we just unlocked Windrise. And we're working, oh, that's right, we're working on getting our adventure rank up. So we're going to end up doing the story, some story quests, some other stuff that's up on here, and eventually daily commissions once they get unlocked, but I guess at the moment they're not. What I'd like to do first is make my way over to Windrise, or it's the Statue of the Seven over by, why did I say Windrise? We're at Windrise. The Statue of the Seven over by D. Luke's place, the Dawn Winery. So we're gonna flip and fly over there, aren't we? Uh-oh. Get distracted. That did not work at all. Okay. That's okay, we took him out. Surprisingly easy, but we'll get to the point where it gets harder later. Oh. I spy with my little eye an Animoculus. I'm going to try and collect as many of these as we go, because my intention is that before we move on to the next region after Mondstadt, Liyue, that we have the statues unlocked, we have like the world quests completed as much as we can, all of that. I want to try and make it so that we're not necessarily 100% complete with Mondstadt, but at least mostly complete with Mondstadt. If you catch my drift. Just realized that's a little bit in my way of seeing the chat room. So there we go. A little bit better. Oh. And there's another one right there. Okay. So first we're going to try this. It's a fight. Where are my opponents? Oh, it's you. Let's see how good we do.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
Come on, come on, come on. Knock his shield down. Oh, he dodged that. Oh, there we go. Okay.
No escape.
We got a shot here. Oh, there's more. Never mind, we don't have a shot.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Yeah, as much as I wanted that one, that trial's gonna have to wait a minute. Till I get some better artifacts, weapons, characters, etc., etc. But we can at least try and climb this tree and get the Animoculus, because I'm pretty darn sure it's in this. Oh, it's. No, it's not. I see it, though. So we're gonna grab it real quick. There we go. And then grab that. The Wind and the Star Traveler. Ooh, I got an achievement. Blow seeds off a dandelion using animo. Isn't that the only way? Okay. Actually, let me check something real quick. Nope, not quite enough for another wish. That's a-okay. Oh, you can see the statue from here. We're trying to go around Springvale, though, because otherwise I'm going to have to be climbing up more cliff faces to get over that way. Oh, there's a time trial challenge. We should be able to get this one. This one's not a fighting one, so I feel more confident about it. Okay. Running out of stamina. That's not bueno. Oh, I meant to use the ice to my advantage. Boom, boom. Got it. Okay, cool. And I got a waypoint. That'll work perfectly. Okay. You know what? I've got... for my own sake, I need to do this. Just to get it off of the screen. I'm not too impressed with the next event banner coming up because it's... I already have Yoimiya and Yaimiko. I would like to wish for Kirara. But at the same time, everything is going against me on that because I already have both of these. Specifically on my personal account, not on this one. Like I said, this one is going to be just blue wishes for characters. And the purple ones that I get from the Archon stuff will go straight into the weapons banner. Which, if I get the purple one, I'd probably get the purple wishes for use it on the Everlasting Moonglow in case, because I like catalysts a lot in this game. Okay. I think we can get that treasure chest on our way to the statue. Oh. Let's see it. We just short. Good thing we can climb. Okay. Oh, it's a bunch of hitchaburls. Can I hit them from here? Yes. I'm sure of it. Yep.
Hey, get it. Come a little closer. Blitz.
Ooh, that looked like it hurt. There we go. Let's see if we can't get any supplies from these boxes too. An apple. Ooh, exquisite.
This close.
What was the achievement I got? Let's see. Marksmanship. Strike an opponent's weak point from afar with an aimed shot. No way I just got that. What? I was trying so hard to get that one. The last time? Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, no, I was the Freischutz. That's the one that I was having a hard time. Master Strike Sniper was apparently a good one to get just now. Oh, that's rude. It's got a wind barrier around it.
The Statue of the Seven seems to be affected by a monster nearby. Defeating that monster might remove this strange wind current seal thingy around the Statue of the Seven.
Oh, what's the monster? Need all these wind wheels. Oh, good lord, it's that thing.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
No one escapes
Okay, we actually did some good damage with that.
Surrender and I'll be gentle. Leave it up to me.
There we go. Okay. I did not remember that being a protector of that thing at all during this whole ordeal. But here we are. So these are like perma-locked until I get to a certain adventure rank. That's not okay. Okay. Good news is that's unlocked. Oh, that one's over. That one's gonna wait a minute, because that's on the Dragonspire Mountains. That's not gonna happen for a minute. But could work on some of these other waypoints real quick. That gives experience too. You know what? Yeah, we'll travel to this one and then that one next, just to get them. Then we'll teleport back here and then wander over here, so that we can get some more primogems, waypoints unlocked. Make it easier to travel for quests too. We'll start hitting up the quests shortly after that though, because I'd like to be able to remember some more of the stuff, like whatever the heck Kaya's dilemma is. Oh, I got this too. Claim that one. Hunt down a ruin guard. Have an item forged at the blacksmith. Process 3 ingredients. Level up a character to 20. How have I not done that yet? Who's closest? You are. Oh, shoot. Okay. Heck yeah. Okay. That takes care of that. We'll get Mommy Lisa up next. And then we'll get Amber up next, because she needs it. And then I have one left of this one. Pop you up to 18. What artifact did I get? Oh, it's 1 stars. They're not going to be used at all. But that gets me this. So, okay, processing ingredients is easy. Item forged at the blacksmith is easy. What's in the guide? Okay. So we're still working to get to that point. That's fine. What's my rank anyways? 9. Ooh, I am so close. Ooh, mint. Oh, I know where this one is. Also. Oh.
Come a little closer.
Dang. Overload is overpowered.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
We're gonna grab that real quick before we go any further. There we go. Now we can keep meandering our way over here to this waypoint. I think it's with real soon with the adventure ranks that we'll get to the point where we can do daily commissions. Okay. Drop. And now we can sneak up on these guys. Ooh, yes, for sure. Nope, no one's near me. That was wasted. Oh, not quite. There we go. Oh, adventure rank 10. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. You know what? we'll wait on the rest of this. Okay, so
Barbara's here.
Adventure Inc.
Leave the healing.
18,
Hello.
20,
Everything's
20.
ready.
Well,
Let's go.
that's a ways away.
Tom.
Oh, so if I complete
Hello. Nice to meet you.
floor
My
3,
name is Xiangling.
chamber
I'm a
3,
chef from Liyue.
I get
My
Zhongling
favorite
right off the
place
bat.
is the
That's a good
kitchen.
one.
I mean, the kitchen. I practice so hard, but I still get nervous when introducing myself.
It's because she's always hungry. And
Everything's
call
ready.
it
Let's go.
floor 4, chamber 3. You just have to be Adventure Inc. 18. Cool. We don't really need to do test runs right now, so we're just gonna leave that. But let's go to the Shadow over Mondstadt one right now. And actually, we're gonna hit a couple more small deets while we're here in this area. We're not gonna worry about hunting down Ruin Guard yet, because it's gonna take me a minute to beat him up. But I do need to process some stuff, so just said 3 ingredients, so we'll leave that. Head back down to here. See if I have anything I can forge
What do
yet.
you want?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. These are okay, I guess.
cool. Thankfully, this one takes a lot quicker than anything else. Boom.
If you ever find ore in the ideally when I'm not busy. A blacksmith's work takes when the craft is good, and if there's nothing else.
He's certain.
So that gets me that. Cool. Those will be... Oh, this one actually has it on a map for me. Oh. Huh. Maybe I will hunt it down in a minute.
His temper isn't great, but leave it to him and he'll be able to forge what you need.
His temper isn't, but his tempering of the steel is. Only one? Lame. Alright, we can leave the rest for later. Let's go back to... where does it want me at in Mondstadt? Oh, up by the statue. Are we gonna get to go, meet Venti the Bard in this one? Oh, not yet.
Isn't that Jean?
It is.
Seems she's talking to someone.
Uh-huh.
Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues.
I wouldn't trust the
All we need to
Fatui
do
to
is
tie
bring
my
that
shoes.
monster to the-
And I wear Vans with
Monster?
slip-ons.
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the 4 winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
Jean, use your
It's
skill
not
on
as
her. Blow her
crazy
into
as
the
you make
wall.
it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No? I'll be
No.
sure to make thorough notes.
That ain't no exchange of opinions. That was some bullcrap.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for
Mhm.
your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go
the
by a
punk god.
particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Nope.
Oh, them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action.
Mm-mm.
The Cryo Gods Fatui have always coveted the Animo Gods' power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart.
Nope. They got Shneznaya's best interest at heart.
What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
I like how she like subtly looks over towards where the Fatui members are staying.
Mondstadt and Snezhnaya
Just right
are
up there.
considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Wow.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
Diplomats also very loosely, coined for them, in my opinion. Most of the Fatui members I run into are the kind who will fight first, ask questions later.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Why do all libraries have a
I'll
restricted
leave
section?
the research to you then,
Seriously.
Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch!
Uh-oh.
Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. Ah, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way.
Nope.
Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both
Oh.
literally and metaphorically.
Thank you, Lisa.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make of it either.
There's just a quick
Well then,
nope.
the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept
Uh-oh.
the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Honorary Knight.
Honorary Knight
Ooh.
of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the balance. May the wind open your eyes to the truth.
The wind.
We'll meet back here if you
I
find
don't like the
anything.
wind. When it gets in my eyes, it hurts. Okay. Leave the headquarters. We'll probably, for my team, end up running double electro swirl eventually. As of right now, it's kind of whoever I can get that I like. Oh, wait, I just saw that I got more mail. What did I get mail for? Oh! Y'all want a wish? Let's do it. Oh, we can do it on here again. Let's see what we get. Okay, another purple, of course. Okay, boring, boring. Bennett! Yeah! Oh, yeah, he's the best. Oh, yeah, I'm actually really happy. Ooh, Jingcho too. Cool. Cool. I can get 2 of these bad boys now. None of those. So I still have another 4 wishes. Let's get it going. Oh, sack frags for a... Ooh, that's one of my favorites. So far, polearm, but no polearm user, so we're kind of SOL on those weapons. But, real quick, because it's going to make me do it anyways, we're also going to change the party setup. Oh gosh, how are we going to run this? Bye-bye Noel.
Gonna be epic.
Yes, it is, Benny. Amber, I am sorry, but...
With you all the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Double electro and some swirl in there. Okay. First things first. You need a better weapon. That's not going to be helpful. Ugh, I don't have any good weapons for you. Alright. We'll do that because if she can swirl the cool steel, that'll work better for her. We'll go ahead and enhance this up to 20 for her, so that Lumine still has some power. You need better artifacts, though. You can take what Amber had. Oh, didn't have that, but she had this and this. What's this one, though? Oh, wait, no. Better. Plus, it's 3-star. Cujo. You can probably take... Yeah. I'd like to give you the defense anyways. No timepiece. Oh, incoming healing. Okay, well, incoming healing's good. So I think that should still be good for her. That's attack. We'll actually switch to that. That one's also attack, though. Should I give her that, or should she still have... Oh. Let's see. Nothing there that I can give her. This is Traveling Doctor as well, but here is different. Oh, because if I use her burst, that just restores 20% HP. I can be a happy camper with that, for sure. You have a good set amount of stuff here going. Oh, cool. A 3-star version of that. We'll keep you with the instructor piece. You already have the traveling doctor piece here, which is fine. Oh, there's another sojourner piece. I might give that to Bennett instead, though. Because he's got that charged attack crit rate by... I don't care too much about charged attack crit rate, but it does work better for him in general. We don't have any other sojourner pieces, though. So, that's fine. Cool. Okay. Back to Lisa. We were going to see if she had any other... Nope. Gonna keep it the way it is, but... Oopsie. Need to go in here. Need to at least boost Bennett up.
Where did that come from?
So that he can heal better with higher attack. You can steal that bow. Your weapon is garbage. You get this one. And, we're gonna go ahead and sacrifice that one to help it out. Yeah, Elemental Mastery will be perfect for you. Plus, you could use your skill over and over. Heck yeah. Finally have a 4-star weapon. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, let's start powering up artifacts. Bennett, we're gonna power up this one for you. Just a little bit. Get you rolling. Okay.
Takes unity between
Cool. Just for my own sake, because I am gonna run around as Kujo Sara.
chivalry will
We're
never
going
die.
as the lead character
Let's do this.
because of the way I'm gonna
Just
operate
what will we
everything.
come
There we
across?
go. The way I swirl it up.
The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw.
Oh yeah.
You do remember him, that green guy.
I'd hope I remember the
He
green
looked
guy.
Just like that guy down there.
It is that guy.
See? Wait, hold on a minute.
Hey.
That's the same guy.
Okay.
That green guy disappeared.
Yeah, where'd he go?
Use elemental sight to track him down.
Oh ho, teaching me the good stuff now. Wrong button. There we go. He's running to go get drunk. He running up here again? Oopsie. He ran straight at that
His
wall.
footprints lead to this wall. Did he climb up from here?
Nah, he flew. He flew. Okay. If you want me to climb, I have to pick my battles on how much I can climb. Look at the shoes Kujo Sara is using to climb this. Well, he certainly went up this way at least. We're going the right direction, so that's a good thing. Oh, randomly Kujo Sara got to level 5. I'll take it, so there he is. Oh, the music gets cut because I turned off the music. I didn't want copyright infringement.
What is to be sung
Oh, never mind.
transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept. As a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bard soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. flood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy liar replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the liar could no longer soothe his cries.
Wait, you guys are...
You know, I am honestly very glad that I am starting over this series to do the Genshin Blues, because I had forgotten entirely how Dvalin had came to be tainted and poisoned. I knew the Fatui were trying to use him. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. Drank some non-alcoholic sangria stuff, which, by the way, at Walmart, cheap, it's delicious. Anyways, I'd completely forgotten how Dvalin got poisoned. I just kept remembering that it was the Fatui were trying to use him. So I remembered that the Fatui had started it.
You're the ones that scared Dvalin away. Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close or something?
Well,
So close.
Hey, so Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
I'm Venti the Bard.
Venti the Bard.
3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So,
I feel like he's the only bard of Mondstadt.
Even you recognize us, Paimon doesn't
Wasn't there that,
really
like,
need to
Six-Fingered
explain
Hosea,
any
though?
further. Of course it's about Storm Terror.
Storm?
Hey, cut it with the amnesia act.
He gives Paimon so much crap.
Oh, isn't this?
Oh,
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
yeah.
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
Mm-hmm.
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem.
Hopefully not
Oh,
yours.
a hero
No.
so bright should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. I really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal. It has helped me greatly. But I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh, and what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
Yeah, who's your friend?
One must be going
Rude.
Where are you running off to?
to the symbol of Mondstadt.
I still say Venti can be one of the most powerful of the Archons. Just not in
What do
gameplay.
you make of that?
Lore-wise, yes. Very much so.
As
But
far as
otherwise,
he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know.
you
Know
know...
what? Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one.
Oh,
But
while
did
I'm
he just
here,
say
I'm gonna
symbol
see
of
if I can't make it
Mondstadt's
happen.
hero? Oh,
There's
I
a
know,
trick to get a
it's that
treasure
huge
chest over
tree.
here.
You know, the gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
If you haven't done this yet, I recommend it. but it's a lot easier to do on PC than it is on mobile for me, at least. It's also a heck of a lot easier when you use a character that can't fall. Mona or Ayaka, because they have to stay on a flat surface when they do their invisible run thing. But look at that.
These spoils will boost morale.
And I think it chimes because I did it too. Oh, I got some good artifacts. Let's look real quick. You've already got a 3-star. Not too concerned. Same there. No good sands yet. Oh, but you can get a new traveling doctor piece. And excuse me. Oh, Lisa can take that one. Starting to get better artifacts. I really can't wait till we can at least get more 4-stars. Right now, having the 1 is not as helpful. Oh, if I'm just going to Windrise, let's be smart about this, right? Save some time, save some effort. Travel here. There he is. Barbados.
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Liyue
Did
and Inazuma's
he?
respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Maybe.
It's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush.
Later, Hosen boy.
I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
Uh-oh. Are you dragging me into a fight?
What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place? You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
Getting some decent damage in with these.
Storm the front! A worthy adversary.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Oh, that's
Come a
not
little
okay,
closer.
Lisa. Nope. Just at
Seems
the end.
dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind.
Nope.
Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon? Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa.
Yup.
She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force.
I've noticed that Venti has a vision on his belt loop there. And it looks like the Mondstadt ones, of course. But it's also got an extra wing hanging off the side. But he's the only Archon to show a vision. There is no vision on Zhongli. There isn't one on Red and Shogun or Nahida.
His hate,
So
however,
he's got that
did
fake on
not
there.
arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years.
Mm-hmm.
That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. Correct. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world.
Yeah, they're very mean.
Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose.
That does beg the question. He says he was beforehand, before he came back, he was cursed like Dvalin. What was cursed in Venti?
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body.
Your body. Whoa.
Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
Too much wine.
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself.
That was me?
Yes, it was you.
He knows.
So to make
That
up
surprise
for it,
look right there.
you're
Whoop.
coming with me to the cathedral
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
to claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
Oh, yes. The Lyre de Himmel. Ooh, she went up to level 7 already from that. Nice. Oh, so close to another wish. What we're going to do real quick is we're going to do a couple things. Because we can make it to... Oh, I think it's inside that they want us to go anyways, so... Unless the cutscene starts as soon as we get close. I was going to try and climb the cathedral real quick as a... Oh, it is right there. Okay, as a self-side quest. There is a... treasure chest up here? It's up in this tower. I think it's treasure chest. It's either that or it's an Oculus. Oh, that did not work. Shouldn't be an Oculus. I would have expected it to pop up on the screen by now. But... treasure chest.
Good. Leave nothing of value behind.
Yeah, it's mine. All mine. So's this wish. Boom. Skyrider sword. Garbage. Okay. Oh, but I got an instructor's teacup. Pop in, say hi.
Holy Lyre de Himmel is...
One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world.
Are
There's
you?
not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
Just what is that in your
So
eyes?
how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
Saw a TikTok earlier on where people were taking the tallest female characters, or all the tall female characters, and having them wade into this one pool. But Kujo Sara was the one that did not wade. She actually walked in the pool, or didn't swim. She walked in the pool. So that was their way of confirming that Kujo Sara is the tallest of the female characters. I think Ito still lays that claim in the tall male characters too.
Let me handle this.
No.
Hello
I'm
there,
kidding.
sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard.
How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of
Because you, dear sister, I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
Yeah, she was like, nope.
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
Maybe.
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
You clearly haven't been listening to the
Please,
teachings
I beg
right.
of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's
All this
nothing
time.
else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
And she's just like, shut down. Alright, Ventimus. What are we doing now?
She didn't even bat an eyelid.
Dude, you look like a
But
kid.
I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius,
Oh,
maybe
boy.
you can give it a shot.
I gotta talk to the sister again.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day.
Yes, indeed.
So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master.
Yes.
Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something.
Oh, he must
There
be.
are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius?
I'm gonna say Paimon ate it.
Hey!
A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
Dang, just by talking, I'm getting Kujosara up in level 2.
It didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is.
Oh,
You
hush
see,
up.
The best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are.
You
Does the
suck.
story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
Yeah.
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes.
I absolutely love that we're having this conversation right in front of the sister in the corner.
Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we
Theft.
stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal it?
I'm not a
Come now,
thief.
speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I.
That's
Aside
bull.
from singing, I don't really have any other talents.
That's also
Besides,
bull, I
If I
swear.
was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it.
Really
And
now.
the guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Yeah.
Huh?
Move the hand to the time and press confirm. Okay, so cathedral at night, 6 p.m. I'm pretty sure we're at that point. Oh, we're past that point. That'll work. 6:03. Getting up to some hijinks here. Oh, this part specifically. Okay, so X is crouch. Good to know. Don't think I can make it this way. Oh, but there's a treasure chest. Is there one over there too? Oh my gosh. There is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Darn it. Do I not get... Oh. Okay, fine. Go back in there. We might have to come back to this at a later time. But how else am I supposed to get these items? Is what I want to know. Because that treasure chest over there is huge. The one over here. Like... Oh. Oh, did not dodge quick enough. Okay. Okay. So, crew, because we can, we're gonna. Oop, there goes my knuckle on my desk. Well, I already know I can make it over there. The question is, can I make it over here? Oh, is he going over there now? Yep, cool. Okay. Where is he at? Oh, he's back to that corner. Okay. So we can make it over here. I already got his thing then. Let's see what's up here. None. Okay. Sneaky. Oh. Oh, that was almost bad. Okay. What's in this corner? Oh, shoot. Where's he going? Crap. Okay. Oof. Oof. Dude. Okay. Oh, I forget. Does he stop on this side or that side? he stops right there. Cool. I wanted to check on this end of the map to see if there's any more treasure chesties that I'm missing that I didn't see the last time I went through here. Holy crap. I think I can walk right here. Let me just see. Oh, yep, there's one right there. Keep him distracted. Grab that. Good, good, good. Holy cow. I missed these treasure chests the last time I played this game. Or my first run through here. And I think that might be all of them, except for there might be one in the center area. Oh, there's one right there, actually. Oh, crud, he's gonna spot me. If I don't run. Yep, he's making loops. Okay. There's a ladder on that side. I'm thinking there's a treasure chest down there somewhere. So let's find out. We're gonna quickly... Oh, it's a big one too. Jeez, okay. Okay, he should be fine. We need to make it down here. Oh. Oh, dang. Getting all the good stuff. Get them both distracted. I thought you were distracted. Okay, I think that's all. I'm gonna pretend that's all and not go any further than I need to in that area and just get the lyre and get out. Oh.
Who are you?
Punk butt? Whoa, wait a minute.
She disappeared.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
Gotta run, run right now. Yes, we do. Oh boy.
Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Oh boy. Oh no, I got stuck. Oh, a treasure chest. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna.
Is this an answer from this world?
No, Lumine, it's a death. That's a death shot because I messed up. Okay. We're okay now. We're safe.
Master D. Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it
yeah.
all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. Aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
There you go.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
He's got so much contempt for the knights.
Master Diluc, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master Diluc? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
how odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be better to steal from my sellers.
Very true.
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master Diluc.
As long as he ain't pointing them upstairs. Diluc.
Today I think I'll have a glass of
Milk.
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
Oh.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
You
Yeah.
don't need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hot
Yeah.
shot. Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends?
As soon as he realized who I was, that I was a part of the Knights of Favonius, his tone changed drastically. It went, oh.
Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need.
Yup.
A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And
Dang.
towards the Fatui, weak and conservative.
Fair, though, on that part.
Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now,
His own Batman-like hopes.
why did you steal the
Maybe.
Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Ooh.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
A show indeed. Love the music. Benji's really good at it.
What did I just witness?
Mm.
This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay? Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
I hate that I have to leave the tavern and then come back. Why can't I just stay in here? Although, this does give me a chance to reevaluate what I've got going, so we'll keep that for you still. Didn't get any new timepieces, but we did get a new... Oh, wait, no, that's for Lisa. Because now she has a 2-piece set. Oh, that's Animo damage bonus? Well, guess we're swapping around some parts here. Because if it's Animo damage bonus, that's better if I put it on her. Elemental Mastery works great for Swirl anyways, so... I guess Lisa gets to be the monster. Swap those pieces so that... She's got the Berserker now for crit rate. She's got that piece, nothing... Oh. We'll just keep swapping all the pieces across the board for them. Although this one doesn't really matter too much, they're the same. Oh, but I have an instructor piece. Oh, interesting. Okay. You can now have 3 instructor pieces. Because unfortunately I don't have 4. Bennett. What's... You already have... Oh no. This one increases defense. Picking up more restores 300 HP. That's an interesting one. You have Traveling Doctor. We're going to give you the better Traveling Doctor. I wish I had the Sojourner for you here too, but oh well. Okay, did I get a better weapon potentially? I did get one. Oh, that's really good for Bennett because it gives him a chance to actually yeah. Brain farting here. Sorry. It's better for Bennett because it gives him energy recharge, so he's quicker to get his burst up for heals. Eventually, we'll get more if it's gone. Same with everybody else, honestly. So far, the only one who's probably not sticking around is going to be Kujo Sara. But we'll see. I do like her. I really do. But there are other archers that I'd rather have compared to her. Other characters in general, honestly. But that's for another time.
The duty of a Tengu warrior is to watch
Oh, I got achievements. Kaboom. Is that all the achievements? It was. Do I have a wish? No, I just did that recently. Okay. Right at... that's close enough. We'll wait for a couple seconds until it tells me to go back in the tavern. Oopsie. Enter tavern. Why is it telling me to look at the missing person poster? I know that Outrider Amber is doing her best.
You're here.
Of course I am.
Wait, you're...
Uh-oh. Yeah. Why?
First of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a
Oh,
surprise.
the dark side of Jean.
I heard about the Holy Liar, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Heck yeah.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
We are.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago...
Luke was like, I'm expecting her to be a stubborn mule over this. Wait, you said yes? What?
and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
Oh, calling him
I already told you not to
sir.
call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Sir?
Wow. This is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems
She can
from the
shift the
conflict
winds
between
like
the
you,
seven
Venti.
nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that
He
the
means
Holy
the
Lyre is
Smackdown.
not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the seven nations.
Diplomacy.
Outlander, ready to go?
Let's go. Where are we going?
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the
Oops. Should have listened to the rest. Oh well. Should continue once we get out here, right?
I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
Mm-hmm.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years.
And yet you're talking
Makes
to
you
him.
think that's their intention?
Oh.
We're gonna snag these real quick while I'm on my way over.
I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui.
Where is their thing? I'm just gonna teleport over here. There's no point in me, like, wandering my butt all the way over there.
Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal
Oh,
level.
missed. Oh well. I like how it's just this hole in the wall. Recommended party level 17. All right. And we got 3 of the 4 elements. Should be fine. They're only recommended anyways. Oh. That's awesome. that might be why it's cryo. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, what? Their trial of him. He comes with his signature Wolf's Gravestone. Granted, he's only level 18, but they give him the adventurer piece. Yeah. Oh, I got some extra stuff. In the instructor category too, actually, real quick. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we'll give you that one. You can take that timepiece. Lisa can get that one. Cool. We got an instructor teacup as well. That is HP, not a particular other bonus. Okay. Okay. So well, we'll keep that for now. Much as I don't want to, we will.
No, no, no!
Oh,
Don't
don't
eat
eat him.
The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the... How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after... I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure...
This guy looks like he's about to win.
You just worry about your... One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora.
Oh.
She gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Buddy, that's very rude.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Also, treasure chest.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Signora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Yep. Gotta be quick, quick, quick. Oh yeah, I got my mask
Who are
on.
you? How'd you get in here? Never heard of that associate. What are you lot doing here? What? How did you little You're
Oh, boy.
Just how do you plan? Think you can look down? The will of
Yes, I will.
Snezhnaya is as...
Oh boy. And we're trapped.
Are you here to play with me? Prepare to be blown away.
Okay. Let's get it going.
Blitz.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Oh, she's in the walls. She's in the gosh darn walls. Oh, no, she isn't.
Quiver.
You really know how to get me going.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Got her.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
We'll have to. Let's go upstairs. Now they got a Mitotro locked up. Timid guard. Okay.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
We'll... Let's see. Timid.
I am a proud citizen of...
Oh, darn. I chose the wrong answer.
Flash.
Retribution.
Strike.
Getting in there with Benny Boy.
Quiver!
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
How rude. Give me the keys. Gotta beat these Fatui guys up somehow. Whoa. That was weird. Oh. It's probably downstairs in that basement. Oh.
Flash! Glory to the Shogun!
Oh. That hurt.
Again.
Missed. There we go. Took him out.
Seems like we've turned this room inside out, but no key.
Not down
Maybe
here.
Move on to another room. There's
Oh.
one room left that we haven't tried.
Tomats.
Surely the key must be in there.
Guess I didn't have a tomato before, but now I do. What does this say? Elemental infusion. Oh, it's because I did Diluc's burst. His claymore got infused with the elements.
Strike! Teamwork is dreamwork! Out of the way!
Got one down. Two down. That I get the other one. Oh, I missed. Okay. There we go. All right. Get me out of here. Doing good on health so far, which is a surprise. Anything up there? No. Cool. Elevator up to the next floor. Elevator. Oh, bud.
Scurry out from.
Rude.
Senora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
There we go. Got him in one. Whack, 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 whack.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Oh yeah, get the overloads going like crazy on that one. Swirl it up. Got him that time. Okay. That works. Swirlies!
Invent everybody stand back! Storm the front!
Oh. Oh, I beat him. That went quicker than I expected it to. Talk to Paimon.
Finally, the lyre is back in safe hands.
Yes, it is.
Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end.
Exactly.
Cheated.
Called him out, Paimon. Is there a treasure chest in here hiding? I feel like there might be. But I don't think so. Nothing happens. Cool. Okay. Now we gotta go back to the tavern. Well, at that point, I'm just gonna go. Actually, real quick, I talked about it beforehand. I want to fight that ruin guard. Get myself the next chapter piece of whatever that thing is, because I can. Kujosara's up levels now. So we're gonna go fight the ruin guard. We're gonna hunt it down, defeat it, all that jibble jabbles. Got a good team set up for it too, at least. But I need to climb up here and then work my way through to it. So. Oh, this is actually worth it. Okay, cool.
Strike!
Prepare to be blown away!
Good, good, good. Oh. Just you. Good, good stuff.
Leave nothing of value behind.
Never. Always take out the enemy. I'm not seeing any other treasure chesties at the moment, so we can be good to go. Oh, but I do... It's up there. Okay. We can get that real quick, and then we can beat the snot out of the ruin guard. So, let's hop 2, hop 2, hop 3. No, I'm kidding. Okay. In case you're wondering why I keep switching to Kujosara, it's because it's best to use the taller characters because they can get further on the stamina that you have. The shorter the character, the less of a distance you can make, and the more stamina those characters consume.
Excellent. These spoils will boost morale.
They're boosting my morale. Now we gotta haunt this dude up. Oh, I missed. Oh, I got him. Just barely.
Let's light it up! Quiver!
Yeah, that's not doing a lot of damage to him. Holy crap, he is level 20.
Windblade!
Cool. Oh, there we go.
Spark things up a little.
Go for the big hit. Knocks me away. That's okay. Cool. Oh, I paralyzed him.
Let's light it up!
Oh,
Glory to the Shogun!
there we go. That's the move I wanted to hit with. Ho 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 ho! Your boy did it. He hunted down the ruin guard.
I'll keep this close.
And we got a chunk of this stuff. So we're gonna get Benny up to, yep, level 20. And we don't have anything for you yet, Kujo. Sorry. Now we'll go back here, because if that flower ain't processed yet, then something's wrong. Because we can get that next chapter going on the book. Now then. Cool. Let's take a look, see? Oh, it has to be 3 different ingredients? Ah, you suck. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we did that one. We'll do that one. Oh, 2 minutes. 9 minutes. Okay, fine. May not be getting this on this chat, on this, session of Genshin Blues. We'll see. Wait a minute. Yeah, I got it. Okay. I was gonna say. Claim rewards. Ooh. What's this? Oh. Oh, that's good. I need that. Cool. And in chapter 4... Oh, we got, I think, the Berserker timepiece. Cool. That's gonna be a minute, because I have to get to Storm Terror's lair for this one. And upgrade Mondstadt stack sheet to level 6. Enhance 6 artifacts to level 4. Collect 3 rewards from Blossoms of Wealth or Revelation. Cool. Yeah, that one's gonna take a minute, but we're up on this at least. As it is... Who has this? You have the Sojourner. That's right, okay. So we can give you your flower then. Oh, that's the martial artist one. Okay. Sure. That'll work for him. He's got the 4-piece then too. Okay. Cool. And we're good with your weapon. Lisa, you got the best weapon out of everybody right now. Your weapon's okay. Your weapon's okay. Yeah. Cool. Oh, I did not mean to talk to Patton. Yeah, what's the special? Gimme. I'll take a mushroom skewer. I'd take one right now. That sounds tasty. Dang, I might have a snack after stream.
Welcome back.
We'll get there.
This is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it.
Yes, sir.
The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. The memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even D-Luke's tavern with it.
I'd like to
Dang.
get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master D-Luke? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
We won't be able to play Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander.
Yeah, you're asking me to fix an instrument? What?
Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animal power has greatly diminished.
So Wind
Do you
Blast.
still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you?
Yeah.
Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
No. Kidding.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't
Jean's got her
contain
own
any
youthful
power.
glow.
That
She's
said,
just very
its power is
uptight
far
in
from
her
replenished.
outfit.
It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will already be
Oh, I should have chosen the third option.
suffering alone in some deserted
It said, what do
place.
we gotta do? Hit Dvalin to make him cry?
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
Aw, Paimon called him a
This is
baby.
not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
I
Heroes
suppose.
supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
No, thank you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui.
Go to the Thousand Winds Temple. We'll get there in a minute. But that might not be this stream either.
6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare.
What was it?
It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Ew, it probably smelled of
Relics come in every
dandelion
shape and
wine.
form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Jeez, that's a
Whoa,
lot.
You guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
Ooh.
We meet again. Are your adventures going smoothly? That is the
Oh,
it seems
wait.
that you have a wealth of experience.
Does this mean that I get to do...
These commissioned
Yes,
adventures.
okay.
It is a mixed bag, but you do not have to take... Here you can find the detail. Please report back to me
Okay.
upon... Excellent. I await your...
Add Astra Abyssos. I get to do the dailies now.
Add Astra...
Awesome. But I got adventure rank rewards to complete too. Oh, I got a new sword. And I think it's a 4-star. It is the prototype Rancor. What is the Rancor again? On hit, normal or charged attacks increase attack and defense by 4%. Do I want to give this to Lumine? Or do I want to give it to Benny Boy? I'm debating that one just for Lumine. Because she's been kind of taking the hard end of everything too. Good news is that it's already level 20. Physical damage bonus too. Gosh, I don't know. Might be better if she snags this one. Because, I mean, well, no, because he needs the ER. Yeah, we'll keep it that way for now. Okay. Oh, wait. Gotta go here. There's only Mondstadt. So, it's not going to matter too much. Okay, we don't have enough for a wish yet. But we will. Okay, crew, we're going to pop over and we're going to do these dailies real quick. Just so we have enough for one last goodbye wish for the night. I'm going to make Timmy sad in a second, though. Nope, they're gonna fly away. Oh, I scared off the pigeons. Oops. I'm trying to walk through. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think I can get an achievement here. And y'all may not like this, but it's a funny one. Lisa's gonna be a good fit for this, too. Oh, I have to give wheat to Timmy? Oh, rude. If I'd known I just have to give wheat to Timmy, I would have given it to him. Shoot. That's not what I thought this was going to be. Hold up. Oh, they flew away. I was going to get some bird food. For myself. Because Kuchasar is a bird. Now I take it down to the feeds of the ducks. Okay. This is where it's going to get funny. In my opinion. It's one of those side questy achievements that you can get. So, scatter. And now we wait till they get over here. Let's see if I can get them with this.
You've been a naughty boy.
Yep. I missed one. Where is it? Oh, I missed. There we go. Got all the ducks. Let's make Timmy really. It's one of those, you can get alternate endings to certain daily commissions, and this is one of them. You get a good one if you feed the ducks, but you get this mad one from him. It was for the pigeons, Timmy, come on. I thought you got an achievement for it. I guess you can get the achievement if you get both endings. Okay, now we gotta go fight some cryo slimes. Well, of course, they're over by the Dawn Winery. Big ice cold crisis. Been doing these dailies over in my wife's world a lot because she keeps them in Mondstadt, where I've been keeping mine in Inazuma because I was trying to get that stupid storytelling method quest. That's the only quest I have left in Inazuma, but the RNG gods don't like me. So I haven't had a chance to get any of the quests. There's specific daily commissions you have to get, and you have to answer them a certain way, I guess, in order to get the storytelling method quest. I don't know. I thought I've answered them all the way I'm supposed to, but it's just not going through. This might be a hard one to fight. Oh, cool. I might have been wrong about how hard that was going to be to fight, because your boy just blew through it quick as can be. Okay. And then Crisis of Shields. Oh, that's up over here. Which is, funnily enough, over by the Thousand Winds Temple where I need to go. But we'll tackle that one later. Let's see. Get the stamina up. Fly, Michael Josara, fly. Okay. We'll go for Big Dude first.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh. Easy peasy on the win. That's what I'm talking about. No one's going to be at 100% because unfortunately Bennett's not the 100%er of a healer, but that's okay. Oh, I haven't even, okay. We're gonna have to do this the hard way, I guess. It's still a ways away from me getting a 5-star, but there's always the possibility of me being able to get D-Luke, and he uses those lamp grasses, so it's best to start stocking up on them when I can. And we'll get the treasure chesties when we can, too. Oh. Well, we may or may not go after that Animoculus on our way over. Come on. Make it up there. Bird girl. Come on. There we go. Oh, I missed. Got that one, though. Got that one. And there's a treasure chesty up top. Okay. While dodging the electro slimes.
Excellent.
Oh, there it is. I
These
see it.
spoils will boost morale.
Yeah, we'll get it real quick. Treasure chest first. It's right there. At least we're getting some sigils out of these. They get better as you go progress through the game. I get a lot better rewards in Inazuma and Sumeru, but boy oh boy do I wish the common chest would give two primos here like they do in Sumeru. Okay, that should be high enough. Where is it? There it is. Oh, big old Raucous. Let's see if I can't.
Try not to enjoy the.
Get out of here! That's gonna hurt in
Oh,
the
yeah.
morning.
Come on. Ha. There we go.
Is this an answer from Miss
And an
Rose?
achievement was there. Oh, I got 2 achievements. Melt. Defeat 4 opponents with melt within 2 seconds. Oh, that was quick, honestly, to do that one. Shadow Geo Crystal Shield of a large Geo Slime. Easy. Okay. Break an Electro Season Mage's Shield. Oh. That's all I gotta do to get that one. Okay. Let's continue our way up here. We're actually gonna real quick also get this along the way. This will make it easier when I get to the dailies next time. Most likely, you're not gonna really see much of a change between this stream and the next one of this game, because I don't really want to play this one off stream that much. There might be the occasional thing I take care of off stream, but it's never going to be anything that was truly important to the development of the plot, for another way of putting it. I want the full story to be told through the stream. So if you do see me in a different spot, I most likely went and did some dailies to get some more primos or some other stuff like that. Nothing that would actually be necessarily missing out on the story. Let's see if I can get this. Not with that.
No turning back.
Come a little
Come
closer.
on, I just need you to go away. Oh.
I'm going in.
I missed. Not that time, though. Cool. Okay. That was all of them. So we're going to go back. We're going to collect our dailies. We're going to make one more wish. And then we're going to call it a night.
You did the requests are even and as
Claim
Thank
daily
you for
commission rewards.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
this is a token of the gift. We received many new. If you completed your adventure, make sure you claim your daily reward. You are more than. And please note, we encourage you.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. All right. Let us make that good night wish. And we'll go from there. We're going to do it the proper way, though. We're going to go here. Oh, I can buy one of these as well. So we're going to have two good night wishes then, at least. Let's make the first one the weapon one. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything good, but that's okay. And then this one. Nope. Alrighty. Well, crew, that is it for tonight's stream.